just woke up out of our freezer van for our sunrise mission, and the park is closed. And the sign says it's open at 8 and it closes at 5, which means you can never get sunrise or sunset here. And based on the rock formations and everything here, the coolest time of day would be sunrise or sunset. Doesn't really make sense that it's closed, but the gate, I guess, automatically opens on a timer. So I guess we're just gonna get back in the bed for like 3 hours. And the sign says that this park is on their own time zone, so it's making planning and logistics super complicated and annoying. So we're just gonna have to wait it out. So we are here at the entrance to Petrified Forest National Park. We've been sitting here for about 2.5 hours, bored out of our minds. I think Bri fell asleep for a little bit. I couldn't, so I just kind of hung out. We're with a whole load of cars here waiting to go in. The light for photography reasons already sucks, so kind of annoyed at the moment, but it is what it is. We're gonna make an awesome breakfast. We got oatmeal, we got bananas, we got flax seeds, we got chia seeds, cinnamon, turmeric, peanut butter. It's gonna be a good breakfast.
We boiled water for oatmeal, and so when we do boil water, we boil an extra amount so we can put it in the thermos for later, so we don't need to pull out the stove again when we make ramen.
Wow, that was such a better pour than I could ever do.
We all have our talents.
How sick is the light?
You know that 8:30 a.m. light with no clouds.
This spot would have been so sick with sunrise light, but now we have nice, dull, non-colorful, muted hills. Not complaining, well I am, but it's just frustrating as a photographer to not even have the option for sunrise or sunset.
We were initially gonna hike from Kachina Point to Tawa Point. However, we realized that the kind of scenic drive is here and it literally is like driving parallel to the trail. So I don't think we're gonna do that, mainly because we're on like kind of a time crunch and we already got a late start due to us not being able to be here for sunrise, so.
If you are looking to do the Desert Rim Trail, you're going to take this, pretty much follow the road to this point, and then yeah, you know, see this along the way, but you can also just drive it and hike in and park there.
Okay, so Kachina Point is right here, and that's literally where we would have hiked to from that last stop, so we just took the road instead. So to each their own. If you want to stretch your legs, do that. Otherwise, just drive.
So now we are at Chinde Point. I guess one super cool thing about this park is that it is super accessible. If you were coming from Albuquerque to Phoenix, Tucson, Sedona, any of that stuff, Grand Canyon, this is on your way, and it is a perfect one-day stop because it seems like one of those parks where you essentially drive the scenic route through the park and there's not really any hikes. You kind of just, you know, drive, park, look out, drive, park, look out, which makes it really easy to visit, super family friendly and disabled friendly, which is pretty awesome, I think. This is Chinde Point. Right now we are at Parco Pueblo. Hopefully I said that right. Mesa, which is definitely one of the hot spots of the park. So if you're coming, you got to make sure to turn left and detour 3 miles to Blue Mesa. And just so you know, a reminder, the park closes at 5, so you will not be seeing sunset.
Is that what that's for?
I think so.
So they used to be trees, which they still are technically, but they just look like rock. It's really cool. There's these kind of colorful stone looking like things on here. Just very unique and not something you see every day. Alright guys, so Petrified Forest National Park is very, very unique. I'd say it's probably one of like the most unique parks I've seen. It's not really photographer friendly, it's more like historical. And another note, like it's very good if you're kind of like a beginner adventurer or like kind of your first time outing with like the family and the kids. And it's also very like wheelchair accessible, I'd say. So it's very cool, and why not check it off? It's a national park, so hope you guys enjoyed.
I'm being totally honest. This is probably one of my least favorite national parks, but kind of going off what Bri said, it's probably because I'm a photographer. However, it is always cool to check out a new national park. Blue Mesa was super cool, and I think mainly I just have a sour taste in my mouth that you cannot shoot sunrise or sunset, but any photos you see by the Park Service is sunrise or sunset, so it's like, oh, well, like there's photos of it, but you don't actually get to see it like that. However, it is cool, and like I said, if you're going from New Mexico to Arizona and you're passing through, it is on your way. It's right off the side of the highway, and you can see the entire park in like 3 or 4 hours, so it's worth it in the end of the day.
That's what I was gonna say. We did it all in like 4 hours. So.
Yeah, well, hope you enjoyed. Adios.
Bye.